Hark, ye seekers of the arcane, and lend thine ears to the 15th chapter in our esoteric curriculum, Whispers from the Veil. Prithee, draw nigh and be still, for today we venture into the shimmering mists of what is to come, exploring the venerable and sacred arts of scrying and the pendulum. These are not mere trifles for the idle, but hallowed conduits to the deeper currents of the cosmos, practices as ancient as the very stars that pepper the velvet cloak of night. We shall commune with the whispering stones and unlock the silent truths they hold, learning to interpret the subtle dances of light and shadow and the gentle sway of the weighted chain. Prepare thy senses, for the veil between worlds grows thin, and the answers ye seek lie but a breath away, shimmering just beyond the mundane veil. The art of scrying, or the seeing, is a practice steeped in the venerable mists of antiquity. Its origins are not writ in a single tome, nor found in one land, but are whispered across the chronicles of countless civilizations. The high priests of ancient Kemet, garbed in linen and mystique, would gaze into bowls of consecrated water, the dark, still surface a mirror to the divine will of the gods. In the rugged highlands of Caledonia, the Druids, those keepers of the sacred groves, would seek visions in the polished surfaces of black obsidian or the flickering heart of a sacred flame, their prophecies guiding the fates of chieftains and clans. Even the revered Nostradamus, that seer of France whose words still echo with chilling prescience, was said to employ a bowl of water upon a brass tripod, scrying by moonlight to pen his cryptic quatrains. From the shoe stones of the Elizabethan magus John Dee, said to be gifted by angels, to the crystal balls of the Romani caravans, the principle remains unaltered: to quiet the chattering mind and allow the inner eye to perceive a truth reflected upon a sacred surface. Likewise, the humble pendulum, in its elegant simplicity, belies a profound and ancient lineage. This method of divination, known as radiesthesia, finds its roots in the same fertile soil of human intuition that birthed the scrying arts. Inscriptions upon the temple walls of the pharaohs depict figures holding forked devices, suggestive of early dowsing, a cousin to the pendulum's craft. The Roman historian Ammianus Marcellinus chronicled a form of table-tipping divination in the 4th century, wherein a ring suspended by a fine thread would swing to spell out answers, a practice that led to the execution of its practitioners for treason. Throughout the ages, the pendulum has been employed not only for prophecy, but for practical purpose. Miners in the German mountains used it to locate veins of ore, and healers have long employed it to sense the subtle energy fields of the body. It is a tool of exquisite sensitivity, a physical extension of our own latent intuitive faculties, translating the silent, knowing whispers of the soul into a visible and comprehensible motion. In these modern times, far removed from the sacred groves and candle-lit temples of yore, these ancient practices continue to thrive, albeit in a world awash with the harsh glare of electric light and digital noise. The art of scrying is no longer confined to the crystal sphere. Practitioners today may find their visions within a black mirror, a bowl of ink-darkened water, or even the shimmering screen of a powered-down electronic device. The core ritual, however, remains timeless. One must create a sacred space, free from the clamor of the mundane, often by the soft glow of candlelight or the pale luminescence of the moon. The scryer enters a state of light trance, a waking dream, gazing softly, without strain, upon the reflective surface until the inner eye opens and the visions begin to bloom like nocturnal flowers. The pendulum, too, has found its place upon the contemporary altar. Fashioned from quartz, amethyst, metal, or wood, it serves as a trusted guide for seekers of inner truth. The modern practitioner first establishes a personal lexicon with their instrument, posing questions to which the answer is known. To determine which motion, be it a circle clockwise, a swing to and fro, or a stillness complete, signifies yes, no, or perhaps. With this language established, the pendulum becomes a key, unlocking the wisdom of the higher self or the subtle energies of a person, place, or query. It is held with a steady hand over a chart, a map, or the palm of a hand. Its subsequent dance a direct and intimate conversation with the unseen. These are not relics of a superstitious past, but living tools for self-discovery, allowing us to divine the pathways of our own becoming and to hear the eternal whispers of the veil. Thus concludes our 15th discourse. We have peered into the mists of time and the shimmering depths of the scryer's glass, and we have hearkened to the rhythmic pulse of the pendulum's truth. May the knowledge imparted this day serve as a lantern upon thy path, illuminating the shadows of uncertainty with the gentle light of inner knowing. Go forth and practice with reverence, for in these arts you commune not with trinkets, but with the very soul of the cosmos. Until we convene again for the next chapter of our curriculum, walk in wisdom, and may thy inner vision be ever clear. Fare thee well.